You besties know that I have some tricks up my sleeve. Number one, I never move out of the way for a man in public. Ever. Because it has been scientifically proven that men are far more likely assuming that women will move out of the way for them. And so I just simply don't. And when they bump into me, I stop and I turn around and I look at them like, the fuck is your problem? And they always get really confused because they don't really know what's like going on, right? They're like, okay, my daily life has been shifted slightly. What's happening? But they don't know it's literally just like people trying to exist. Women just trying to exist in a space without having to like move around men. When men stare at you, stare back. And I know that this one is not like a new idea, but stare back, like into their soul. Sometimes I'll even like let my lazy eye go and we'll just see what happens, you know? I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So someone's looking at you, you notice.
A scallywag in its prime. Before I even found that TikTok video, I knew immediately, just by looking at her bone structure, that she was going to be annoying and just sound like a complete asshole. She's trying to prevent men from being quote unquote assholes, so instead she becomes the asshole. Like, I got to destroy her, fellas. As the leader of the Scallywag Task Force Agency, it's a job I must do immediately. But before I do that, fellas, I do want you all to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. It's extremely important you support YouTube content like this because I speak up for a majority of men that do not have a voice. And also watch this video to its fullest extent because it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. That way we can get this video pushed out to more men. Along with that, feel free to comment down in the comment section below. If you don't have anything to say, just simply comment for the algorithm, or for the algo for short. With all that being said, well, let's go ahead and get back on her ass. So her first little statement, she's claiming how she purposely bumps into men because there are quote unquote studies that show that men are far likely to not move out a woman's way. So she wants to assert her feminist dominance by being annoying to everyone she crosses paths with. I shouldn't even say everyone because it's just for men. I'm sure she moves out the way when a female is walking her way. But for men, no. She must assert her dominance. I guarantee on the sidewalk, if you run into her, well, let's say you had no intentions of bumping into her at all. Like maybe you're just walking straight forward and she's in her own lane and you're in your own lane, she'll probably purposely walk over there to you and bump into you. I guarantee she's not doing it how she says she's doing it. And then she kind of has the nerve to talk shit to another guy, knowing damn well he's not going to do anything. A man isn't just going to knock you the fuck out for bumping into him, even if she eggs it on like apparently she says she does in the video. So she thinks she's tough shit. She feels proud. She's the type that thinks she can take a man on. And do you know why guys just don't do that unless they're looking for trouble? Like deep down, we all know, fellas, like we cannot be bumping into other men unless we're trying to like fight. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a boundary that we cross. We know it's gonna be some action. So if a man did what she did to another man, then it'll be problems. I guarantee that. But you know, 9 times out of 10, a guy isn't gonna do that to a woman. He's not gonna punch that scoundrel in the fucking lip. So no cool points there. And then with the whole staring thing, I think that's also kind of weak too. It's kind of like a possum behavior to me. And what I mean by that is that we all know you're weak as shit. So you try to like fight mentally, you know. Women 9 times out of 10, they like to try to get onto men mentally, like, and that stare, I don't fucking know, bro, like who she thought she was scaring. I promise you don't scare any men with that bullshit. Hell, she's like 5'7", it seems like. She looks short as hell, definitely in the low hundreds of pounds. No guy's gonna be afraid of you. Like what, you're gonna scare a 10-year-old boy? Are you gonna bully him? I don't know. She sounds mad privileged. Like that's some shit that I just can't really respect. Like feminists will try to quote unquote say they're fighting against asshole men, and then in return they become the assholes, which is cringe. But let's go ahead and move over to my boy here, because he pisses this feminist off completely.
Out of time, but Peter, I just want to get one final thought from you. Are there words that are used to describe men that offend you?
Not particularly, and if there are some I don't like, I certainly wouldn't want them banned. But it always goes back to that old adage: sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter
Well,
Lloyd.
no, that's just obnoxious.
Peter
Sorry,
Lloyd
you
and
have
Kate
to give
Smith.
me
Wait,
a
I
chance
think
to
we'll let you
respond.
carry on this
That is ridiculous. No, hang on, I won't do your show again if you don't let me respond
Go on,
to that.
Kate, have a word.
Come on, that's ridiculous. I mean, first of all, to allow somebody on there
God damn, I'm gonna buy that fella a drink there. Give him a hug. That's some shit I would do. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I like to be a troll every now and then. He's definitely a fucking troll. I wish I saw him in his prime years, or if he was like born around the prime years of the internet, he would be a fucking sight to see. Imagine a 13-year-old him on the internet just annoying fucking feminists. He mastered the craft of not giving a fuck, of letting them self-destruct. I'm gonna recruit him in my agency, fellas. I got him. I'm gonna send him a fucking email immediately. And this is honestly why I truly don't believe a good majority of women will ever make good leaders. I'm sorry to say, are there exceptions out there? Yes. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of these feminist icons, they don't understand that you must at least have some type of emotional control before you lead an entire fucking army. Like, that's one of the first things they teach you, because if you make an emotional decision or just look stupid emotionally and you have so many people at your fingertips, then things aren't gonna go well. And it is what it is, man. Like, I hate to say it like that, but she made herself look stupid. What she should have done was realize, hey, maybe this guy is trying to bait me in and let me go ahead and respond with logic, or just ignore the comment, because I honestly, like, I'm gonna be real and fair here. His comment really didn't have any basis. Although he technically did get his comment proven, it was just one of those jabs, you know? So she gave his argument, that really wasn't even an argument, foundation. And I'm assuming she rehearsed all night. She was like, yo, I'm gonna get this guy. But you got no one and failed. Let's go ahead and move over to the next video.
Feminism is killing this country.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of that. There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now. Men are the ones being told you're feared, you're wrong, everything you do is wrong, go make money, don't show emotion, BBP. Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great. But we don't have to tear men down to include women.
It's good to see a woman that's like not a cyborg. Like, yo, thank God someone has common sense. Yes, yo, fellas, we're infiltrating the system. We're turning the witches to normal people. Who knows, maybe in like 30,000 years, instead of 1% of the population being RP'd, we will finally move over to 1.12%. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I definitely did judge a book by its cover, which is rightfully so. Like, I don't really like that saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Motherfucker, bro, if a person's outside with a ski mask on, just walking around extremely late at night, and there's been multiple reports of robberies in my neighborhood, and bro has like a bag behind him, and he's riding like my neighbor's bike, then what you want me to say? Not judge a book by its cover, or assume that guy's up to bullshit? Like, fuck all that other stuff, man. People preach. I'm realistic. I judged her. I don't give a fuck. But I am glad I was proven wrong. If I would have saw this chick like walking like randomly anywhere, I would do my best to avoid her, because she seems like a feminist, you know? She looks like the type that would try to fight a guy, you know? Like, you know those studs, bro, that try to box you, that think they're just as strong as you? That's what she seems like. But yo, she's pretty cool. Like, she's base as hell. Like, I can't hate. That's a W, man. Like, I wanted to actually end this video on a good note for once, right? Every now and then, you know, I got to give you guys at least a little bit of a slither of hope before I fucking destroy it the next 5+ videos. But other than that, fellas, if you made it this far, go ahead and rewatch this video. Maybe refresh the page or come back later before you go to sleep or some shit, I don't know, and just hit that replay button or play button again. That way we can push this video into the goddamn algorithm and wake some brethrens up. We're like the fucking resistance, fellas. Like, yo, you guys got a dead ass fight with me, man. Like, I'm swinging, man. I need help. Number X by all things brutal. Peace.